everyone. I don't really have subscribers right now. But hi, this is Fake Reality. I want to rant to you guys about life because, people are fucking stupid. Um, you know, the whole I don't want to get into the whole politics shit cuz I don't get that myself. What I do want to get into you guys about is, as lame as it sounds, is education. Modern day education. Which many of you are like, it's one of those videos. Yeah, I know, I have to go to fucking school. I don't wanna. I'm just gonna drop out. Well, guess what? You're not gonna drop out. Half of high school students say that every year. I'm gonna drop out at least once a year. And guess what? Those same students walk across the stage, get their diploma, move on with their life. I'm here to rant because, there are a lot of high school students, middle school students, who don't know how to suck it up. Complaining to their friends, dude, I don't like my teacher, yeah, he's such a dick, and she's such a bitch, and, Miranda, figurative name, is such a whore, and, did you hear who Jimmy fucked last night? Shit like that. Like, bro, it gonna matter in 10 years who you had sex with, what shoes you wore, what jeans you wore, what color your hair was, how long it was? Is that really gonna matter in 10 years from now? No. What is gonna matter in 10 years from now is what you learned. Some of you were saying, I can't learn in school. It's impossible. The fucking teachers are terrible. They talk too fast, or, they don't explain things good enough. Well, guess what? You don't understand what the teacher's saying? Find someone who does. Figure it out. Because throughout your entire life, sorry guys, I'm getting a cold. Throughout your entire life, you're not gonna have all the answers, You're not gonna know. You're not gonna always know the answer. And you're not always gonna know how to do things. And sometimes you have to ask for help. Well, that seems to be the problem nowadays. This is asking a friend for help. If, say, you're in history and you don't understand what the teacher's saying because the teacher doesn't explain things good enough for you, stay after school. Get help. Find a fellow student in the classroom who gets what's going on. Get help. Don't walk around and complain because you don't know. Because guess what? Guy next to you may not know either. It's not always going to be easy. And it's only going to get harder as you get older. College sure isn't easy. And neither is high school. Guys, high school's hard as fuck. And it's stressful, but guess what? There are ways to deal with that stress. Talk to a friend. Make sure you take time out of your weekend. Get with friends. Hang out with your family. Don't worry about school for the weekend unless you got a terrible teacher who assigned you homework over the weekend. Because guess what? Yeah, sure, you can say, 8 hours isn't enough. They totally bitch about how you already go to school for 8 hours and how that should be enough time to do homework. Well, guess what? It's not why they're assigning you homework. They're assigning you homework so you can get it. Because I could tell you that 2 plus 2 equals 4 today. Not give you any homework on it. Or give you an assignment on it. And tomorrow I'll ask you what 2 plus 2 equals, and you may not know the answer. Now, that's just hypothetical. I mean, most people nowadays, most people know what 2 plus 2 equals. It's Common knowledge. Something we learned in kindergarten, first grade kind of stuff. Well, guess what? You had to be taught that kind of stuff, didn't you? You were given homework on it. Remember? You know, homework may not be what it used to. It may not be a color by number where you have to solve the math problem to find out what color it has to be. But it could be. Do it yourself. Make it that way yourself. Create a picture. Have someone create a picture for you. You know, if that's how you need to learn, you know, stop making things so complicated, dudes. Like, seriously, I get it, it's hard, it's not gonna be easy. No one said it was gonna be easy. But it's worth it. And even if you don't think it's worth it, deal with it. It's ordered in. It's against the law for you to not go to school until you're at least 16, and then if you want to drop out, by means, throw your life away. Go ahead, drop out. Get your GED and work at McDonald's for the rest of your life, because that's what's going to end up happening. Because you can't make a living off a minimum wage. I hate to tell you, but yeah, sure, $9 an hour is great. But you can't have a nice house with $9, living off $9 an hour. You can't raise kids. You can't raise a family making $9 an hour. You know, go to high school, get your diploma, go to college, get your degree, major in something you love doing. I'm gonna be a photographer one day. That's what I want to do. My boyfriend is gonna be a video editor, a professional video editor for Broadway and shit. That's what he wants to do. My best friend, she wants to be a Marine. Yeah, that's not a college course, but you know, you can't drop out at 16 and then go in the Marines. You can't drop out of high school, be like, oh, I'm just gonna drop out at 16 and join the military. Yeah, good luck with that, because they're not gonna take your ass, because they don't want someone who doesn't know things that you need an education to be a Marine, to be in the military, to be in the Air Force, whatever it is you want to do. You need some sort of greater education, whether it be high school or college or both. Hopefully both. You know, I don't mean to waste your time, but I don't feel like I am. You know, if you've made it 8 minutes into this video already and you ain't got, or may not be directly 8, but 8 or right on 8 minutes into this video and you're still here, means I've got your attention. Why don't you apply the amount of effort you put into watching YouTube? Yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot of effort, right? You go to your favorite YouTuber and you click on their channel and you watch their videos. That's not a lot of effort. Well, guess what? Even that much of an effort applied into your education could give you a better grade. That much effort applied into your day-to-day life could make it a little bit easier. Because things are only hard because you make it. Life is a fucking bitch. I get it. I know firsthand how shitty everything can be. How terrible the world really is. I know. I've been there. I've dealt with it. But I hate to say it. Doesn't have to be as hard. If you try. Some of you are gonna be, you know, I'm giving it all I've got, FR, you know. Giving it all I have. I'm putting everything I've got into this and it's still not working. Well, guess what? Find someone who it is working for and get help. Because guess what? I guess you can't do it on your own. Yeah, that's a big pill to swallow, isn't it? Your pride? It's a pretty big ass pill to swallow, but guess what? If you can't swallow your pride today and ask for help, how the fuck are you gonna do it 10 years from now? How the hell are you gonna do it tomorrow? Even tomorrow, if you can't ask for help today, what makes you think you could do it tomorrow? If you can't ask help for today, what makes you think you can do it 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now? You can't. Today marks the start of forever. Every day. Every day is a new day for forever. And forever's a long ass time. You're only going to live, say the average lifespan is about 65, 70 years, right? Let's go basic average lifespan, according to like the internet and shit. That's 65, 70 years of your life. You're not completely trying. 65, 70 years of your life, you're working at McDonald's. Some half-ass job where when you retire, you ain't gonna get no retirement money. You know, when you can't work anymore, you know, granted there's like government help nowadays for that kind of stuff, but you don't want to have to rely on the government, do you? Because if you ask me, that's kind of crummy. I don't know. I guess I'll shut up now and let y'all get back to your day-to-day lives. I just hope, you know, hopefully there's a person or two out there that I got through to. You know, a person or two out there who is going to walk away after watching this and be like, you know, she's got a point. Maybe I should try a little harder. There are a few things that I could have done better, or I can do better. Because even one or two people can make a big difference. That's all I got. This is FR signing out. Peace.